What's up, guys? We're going to do a video on how to build your Retail Tycoon from the start. And just so you know, I do have quite a large Tycoon. I have a 5.0 rating, and I have every slot filled, or every plot, rather, in the land. And I guess I could show you that, but you can also just go look at my other videos, and you can see that I've got a sizable plot. So, in the best store in Retail Tycoon, I think is what I called it. But this is going to be about what to do when you first start. So you're going to claim some land, and it's going to basically just start your world like this. I got a crappy sign and a crappy dirt parking lot and a crappy building. And this is what I usually do to start this off. First things first. I go to build and I demo because I need extra money. And you can see this is adding $100 every time I do this, right? Well, every $100 matters when you're broke. So I'm going to delete all this stuff, except for the front wall because I just like leaving it. So that gave me an extra $2,000 right there. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to furnish. And my favorite thing is, well, first off, you can do the checkouts, self or register, and I mean, I always like doing the self, but I guess I can do this one because it's cheaper, and we'll do it for, because you just have to stand behind it, which is kind of boring, but that's okay, the shop is so small. I'm going to do clothing, because that's my absolute favorite thing. So I'm going to go ahead and drop 2 clothing things down, so that's already spent, what do these things cost? So $1,400 right there. And so then the next thing I'm going to do is, I am going to supply this, and we're going to buy some clothing here, and these things hold 36 each, so let's go ahead and order. How many are we going to get? So that's like 1 rack, so I'm just going to spend a chunk, fill it like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and hit number 1 here for manage. I'm going to click on this guy, I'm going to say clothing, and hit this one real quick and say clothing. And that one stocked much faster, but that one has 36, this one has 14, so technically I could buy. Let's go ahead and just do that. I'm going to go ahead and go to supply, I'm going to buy another 10, and I'm going to go ahead and stock this some more, restock clothing. So it's 10, I could buy another 10, I guess. Let's see how much money I got first. 3,000, yeah, I guess we could do that. So let's go ahead and go to clothing, order another chunk, put this here, restock it. Bam. So now, these people are here shopping, but there's no checkout. So what we're going to do next is, we're going to go to Furnish, and we're going to buy the register because it's cheaper. And I'm going to go ahead and stick that bad boy right here. And then I'm going to stand behind it so that it turns green. See that little green light? Whereas the self-checkout, you don't have to stand behind it. You can leave the building, and people can still buy stuff. So right now, I can't leave my building. People won't be able to pay for anything. So I still have $1,600 left. So typically what I'll do is I will buy books because I like selling books. I think they're pretty good. Hat rack's all right. Shelving's all right. But the reality is what I really want to do is get a sign so that more people come here, and a parking lot. So I think I'd like to actually save my money since I have $1,600 already. I believe the parking lot is $2,500 for the better parking lot. Let's see what that looks like. And yep, $2,500 for the gravel lot, 5 spaces, and that's what we want to upgrade to. We currently have this 2 spaces, 5 spaces, of over twice as many cars can park here and shop at your place. So that's really good. And then the other thing you want to do is upgrade your store sign because it brings more cars to your parking lot. So I'm going to upgrade my store sign to the small metal one, and then the parking lot to the bigger, the next one up. So I can hold 5 cars and I can have a bigger sign. So what I need is $2,500 plus $1,000. So I need $3,500 to be able to upgrade those things. And then that'll get me right on my way to making lots of money, like really fast. So the next thing we're going to do, though, is just wait, I guess, because there is nothing else to do. I need these people to buy some stuff. Come on, man. Put your stuff down there and buy it. One thing I think happens between the self-checkout and this one where I have to stand here and man it is I feel like the conveyor belt on this one's faster. I could be wrong, but I think it checks out items quicker than the self-checkout. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty fast. So look, I'm already at 2,340. Oh, I need to clean this. Clean the garbage. People are spilling sodas. I don't even sell sodas. How are they spilling sodas in here? That's crazy. Yeah. Okay, so I'm at 2,500. So I really just need another 1,000 for the sign. But I'm going to go ahead and upgrade the parking lot anyways. And so let's do that. Upgrade parking lot. And I'm going to purchase that bad boy and say yes. Bam, look at that. Already upgraded a better parking lot. I still have a ton of clothes left, right? So 26 and 28. So that's plenty of money. It's not like what you don't want to do is run out of inventory and have no money at the same time because then you can't make more money, right? That'd just be a bummer. You'd have to basically start over, I think, at that point. Whereas if you obviously have some inventory like this, I got 28 items plus 26. That's quite a bit. If you look at the supply and you go to clothing, you can see that clothing sells for 80 a piece. And so if you did real quick math, I have 50 of them here. What's 80 times 50? So I have roughly, what is that, $4,000 worth of stuff I could sell, right? Did I do that right? I think so. Maybe I did. Sounds good enough, at least. And all I need is another 1,000. It'll upgrade the sign. It'll bring more people into the parking lot. Right now, I'm only getting 1 car in a 5-car parking lot. So as soon as these people buy some shirts, hopefully they do it pretty soon, we can go ahead and buy that sign, and then you'll see how more people show up. And then what I do after that, after I upgrade the sign like that, the next thing I'll do is I'll buy more plots. And so you go to upgrade, and you buy more land, rather. And I would buy these 2 here, like that one there, and this one here. And then I would expand my building left and right. And then I would probably move this checkout thing to a different location so it's not in the middle because people are going to want to walk this way, possibly, just so it looks better. I mean, I can obviously walk around it. It's not really that big of a deal. And then I'm just going to stack more clothing racks. That's what I'm going to do initially. It's going to really just be a big clothing store. I'm not going to do anything else until I have lots of money flowing. And then I can buy the other stuff because the other stuff's fun. I am curious, though. I've never tried this, what an entire store of only clothing looks like, and whether or not that's very profitable. My current big store actually has every single item that you can buy in the supply. So I sell everything in here. And obviously I have my hot sellers, but the reality is that every single one of them does eventually sell. The slowest are the jewelry, tablets, and instruments, and electronics. Anything with a high dollar is the slowest sellers, which is why I like doing the shirts and they're shirts, but it says clothing. It's really just shirts. That's all it is, a bunch of shirts. And books are really good, so I'll go ahead and do some books here in a bit, but initially we're just going to do clothing only. Books sell pretty fast. I think it's because of their price low. They're $20 to buy and $40 to sell. Clothing is $40 and $80. And as soon as these guys check out, I got 4 of them here. This should be good. This should bring me to the 1,000. I can upgrade the sign. Ooh, look, here comes another car. Bunch of people are showing up. Look, these people are going to wander around. No, I thought they were going to wander around the wall. So what's funny is if you build this wall like I have it here and you don't add more walls there, then what'll happen is they'll just walk right like this. They won't even take the main door. They'll just come this way. Yeah. So let's see. I'm almost there. $800. We're really close. What's up, Kevu? Kevu8. He's probably looking at my stuff going, dude, this guy's a big plebeian. No, actually, his doesn't look like he's doing anything either, so it's all good. Okay, I got $1,000. Let's go ahead and upgrade. Go to upgrade. We're going to upgrade the sign. Let's bring more people to the building. Yes. Boom. Yes. And you know what else we should do is change the name of the store to what? What's the name of my other one? Come get some. Yeah, close that. Sweet. Now I got a real sign with a real title for the store name. All right, and this is looking pretty good. The next thing I'm going to do is buy a couple more of the clothing racks. But what are they, $700 a piece? So getting pretty close. And how's my inventory? 14 and 12. So I'm selling it decent. Let's go ahead and grab one of these guys. Oops, wrong one. I'm going to furnish clothing rack. And we're going to drop that bad boy right there. What happened to that guy that was walking up to me? I feel like he just disappeared when I clicked on his head on accident. Is this all they're selling? Yeah. I only sell clothing, dude. Didn't you see the signs? It says Clothing RS? No, it says come get some. So then the next thing we're going to do is supply. And it's just going to be clothing only. And whenever I got $400, I'll buy 10 more. Almost there. Come on, somebody come check out. I can buy 9. Perfect. And then we're going to go ahead and stock this bad boy so it looks like he's got some clothes. So 9, 10, and 10. So 30 items left. So that is roughly, what, $2,400 worth of stuff. So once I have $2,400 after I sell basically everything off of my racks here, and I got a couple more people. Look, I got 4 cars in the parking lot already. That's doing pretty good. That's doing pretty good. So then once we sell a bunch of this stuff, I can buy more clothing. So let's go ahead and go to supply. I'm going to go ahead and order 2 stacks of these. I'm going to go ahead and say this guy, and I'm going to try to hit this one too. Yes, I didn't hit it fast enough. So what I'm doing is I click on this and hit restock, and it doesn't instantly restock. It counts down really fast. Well, if you click another one, it'll restock both of them at the same time from the same inventory. So sometimes you can get some of them to bleed over here. I mean, if you had hundreds of clothing racks and hundreds of clothing, and you click restock, click restock, click restock, and it'll do all 3 of them at the same time. That's typically how I do it. Also, another thing, I don't buy or hire any workers until later on. Don't hire any janitors, don't hire any cashiers, don't hire any restockers, guards, or managers. And in fact, my main store, which is really large, I just have 1 janitor and 1 guard. Otherwise, you're losing $20 and $30 a minute. That's a lot of money. Unless you're selling a lot of shirts or something, that's a lot of money. So I don't do these. I just do the work myself. And you can maintain a full-size store on your own with just 1 janitor and 1 guard. You can probably do it with none of them, but you're gonna be cleaning up tons of messes and you're gonna be arresting tons of people. So, or whatever you're doing when you click on them. And so basically that's it. That's all I do in this game to get faster and richer from the start. So just go ahead and do the clothing. If you don't want to do the clothing because you're stubborn, you want to do it your way, that's fine, you can. I would then recommend doing books, which are a display shelf like this, or shelves like that. Actually, this doesn't hold books. It says right there when you hover over it what it holds. Watch. Can hold food, candy, electronics, shoes, and toys. And this can hold books, video games, and chips. If you want to do sodas, that's what the frozen cabinet's for. Food's another good one, so I guess you could do just this and make like a big grocery store if you want. I don't know, that's up to you. Also, just one other thing for ratings. My rating's pretty bad, which doesn't seem to matter, honestly. I have cleanliness because I keep my floors clean. My crowdedness is medium. Oh, that's a bad guy. See, arrest the robber. He was going to steal one of my shirts. That's $80. What a punk. All right, so decoration. I don't have any decoration. I don't recommend buying any decoration. What I do recommend you doing is buying big glass window walls, and it will increase your decoration. Let's see. And then store size, obviously nothing you can do about it until you have lots of money, so don't worry about it. And people say it's boring, but yet they still buy stuff, so whatever. See, hey, this store is tiny. Yeah, of course it is. All right, let's go ahead and do some more supply. Let's order as much as I can. Basically, I just ordered that bunch of stacks, and then I'm going to restock, and restock. Dang, that was fast. Okay, so now I have what, 28 plus, so I have 50, that's a good guy, 50 plus, so roughly 60 something, right? So that's quite a bit. That's like $5,000 worth. So if I sell this inventory, I have 5,000 more bucks. And so what I'll probably do is expand maybe, and then buy either more clothing racks or some bookshelves or something like that. And so this is a good way to get started. Thanks for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed and that it was helpful for you getting started on Retail Tycoon.